Last 30 minutes, the Minnesota House passed an updated bill for school resource officers.
The bill is a compromise to fix a law passed last year that oversees use of force by SROs. John Croman's live at the Capitol with more on today's results. Hi, John.
Hey, a lot of green lights on the board, the big tally board, 124 yes votes for this bill, which essentially puts into law what Attorney General Ellison said last year in his legal opinions, which is that SROs, school resource officers, can use the same level of force inside a school as they do outside of them. Now, you remember from last year, lawmakers in May passed a bill that basically outlawed the use of face-down prone restraints on students. The new law included school staff and school agents. Law enforcement took that to mean SROs would be in violation of the law if they used one of those restraints. That's why dozens of police agencies voluntarily removed their SROs from schools. Now, the bill passed today makes it clear that SROs can use prone restraints as reasonable force in urgent situations, but not as discipline. The bill also sets up statewide standards and training for those school resource officers.
So we're putting something in place that didn't exist before that I think we need to have exist. We're doing a definition for SROs, and we're going to codify some things in terms of basic standard training that they'll need to be in those school buildings.
So I'm excited that we'll be able to have a bipartisan fix to this problem, and we'll be able to get our SROs back into school.
With the House passage today, the bill will be sent next to the Senate, which will have the choice of just passing the House bill or getting it to the governor's desk quicker, or they could keep working on their own version, which would then stretch out the process. Now, Republican lawmakers told us today that they think there are about 40 law enforcement agencies that are still have their SROs out of the schools. They're waiting for Governor Walz to get this bill and sign it before they send their SROs back into those school buildings. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, John.